I never thought I'd work with my husband. So it was amazing that it just worked out the way that it did. I started writing POPSUGAR, and in 6 months it just took off. And Brian's background is in retail, and he's also an engineer, so he builds sites, and he had built a handful of sites for J. Crew and Kmart and Martha Stewart, and he saw how fast POPSUGAR was growing, so he was like, I see a business here.
Yeah.
And immediately was like, quit your job. He told me, he's like, quit your job and work on this nonstop, build an audience. Don't worry about where the money's coming from yet. Like, just
Smart.
do this. And so that was 6 months after I'd started. We just found out I was pregnant with our first daughter. And then he quit his job about 6 months later. And, you know, it makes the day-to-day easier, I think. Like I said, I never thought we'd work together, but it's great. I mean, we walk our girls to school in the morning, and then we walk into work together. There are times where I'm like, we have to go into a conference room right now because, like, I have to look at our calendars, and we have to plan to figure out who's going to be where and when. And I couldn't do that if he was somewhere else, right? So there's good and bad parts of it. Obviously, there's parts where you just sort of like, I want to not talk about work right now because I'm tired and I just want the kids to bed. And other times where, you know, we realize we have to have the conversation, or he can see I obviously have so much going on, so he needs to stop and support me to figure out where I need help. So we have some ground rules, like we try not to travel too much together because we have 3 daughters. But it's been a really great balance. I mean, I don't remember what life was like not working with him, you know, so it's great.